I wanted to start with something that Senator Udall has raised, and this is the proposal to cut both the state fire assistance and the volunteer fire assistance. So what I don't understand is typically you have your state and your local agencies that are literally the first responders. As I understand it, it's 78% of the time in 2018, and this was whether the fire was on state or federal lands, but it's the state and local agencies that are there first. These two programs trained over 119,000 firefighters last year alone, provided over $17 million in funding for local firefighting departments to purchase new equipment or upgrade existing. Both of these programs significantly reduce the overall federal fire suppression costs by really letting these state and local departments get in there and move first, attacking these wildfires when they're small. So I'm with Senator Udall on this. I just don't get why you would undercut this funding at the state and local levels. It seems to me that this gives you extraordinary leverage with just a little bit of funding. What is the rationale behind this cut?
Thanks for being so aware of the leverage of these the volunteer fire assistance and state fire assistance. I can tell you, as a former state forester in 2 different states, it's a critical partnership. You said it. It's a system in America that we have in response to wildland fire. No one organization can do it alone, and we leverage on our strengths. And of course, the local firefighters are there immediately in community. So there is an investment. We still have a request. Unfortunately, it is reduced. Because we had to make these very tough choices and trade-offs about the conditions of America's forests and meet the administration's instructions to reduce our FY19 budget requests by 5%. So in doing that, we had to get really specific and focused. It was about improving the conditions of the forests so we can reduce long-term the risk from fire and to sustain rural economies. They were really tough choices. We'd be happy to work with you on this.
Well, Chief, I recognize that before you were chief of the Forest Service, you were a firefighter on the ground. And I think you know full well that by these significant reductions in these accounts, the message to those first responders at the state and local level is, we're going to handle it on the federal side, you guys. I don't think that that's the message that we want to send. I don't think that that is the message that these incredible men and women who really are on the front lines deserve to hear. And at a time when we're conscious of the budget and where we need to be looking to find reductions, to undercut not only the assistance that we receive from those who are responding locally, but again recognizing what that contribution means to that local economy. You've said that the goal here of the administration is kind of two-pronged. Let's try to let's focus on the prevention side, but let's also address the local economies. Well, I can tell you firsthand that in some of our more remote communities, it is our fire crews that are out there on the front lines. This is their whole economy during the summer, is the income that these men and women bring back to the village after the fire season is over. So I appreciate you saying that you're going to work with us on this. I want to believe that your heart is not really into defending this cut, and know that this is something that I think Senator Udall and I feel pretty strongly about, that this is not a place to be making a reduction like this.